Dear one, pause for a moment and listen closely. You've stumbled upon this message for a reason, a sacred purpose that's been woven into the fabric of your life. This is not a random moment, not a fleeting coincidence. Heaven has been reaching out to you, whispering to your heart, trying to catch your attention. Right now, you're standing at the edge of something extraordinary, something divine and life-changing. The universe has aligned to bring you here, to this very moment, because something sacred is about to unfold in your life. You weren't meant to miss this. You weren't meant to scroll past or turn away. Time is precious, and the clock is ticking, but the message is clear. You are chosen, and heaven is speaking to you. I am Archangel Michael, sent by the divine authority of heaven to deliver this urgent message. The words I share are not my own, but come from the heart of the Creator, who sees you, knows you, and loves you beyond measure. What's coming to you is not ordinary, it's a divine delivery, a sacred gift that's been prepared for you since before you were born. This is not about chance or luck, it's about destiny. For days, maybe even weeks, you've felt a shift, haven't you? A strange energy stirring in your soul, a restlessness that you couldn't quite explain. Maybe you felt a sudden urge to clean your home, to organize your space, to pray a little longer, or to step away from the noise of the world. Those feelings weren't random. They were divine preparations, gentle nudges from heaven to ready your heart and home for what's coming. This sacred delivery, this secret courier, is already on its way to you. It's not a metaphor or a figure of speech, it's real. Heaven has dispatched a messenger, carrying a breakthrough, a revelation, a key to unlock something you've been waiting for. This could arrive in many forms. A phone call that changes everything. A dream so vivid it lingers in your mind. A chance encounter with a stranger who says exactly what you need to hear, or even a quiet whisper in your heart that feels like truth. Whatever form it takes, it's coming straight from the kingdom of God, addressed to you and you alone. Your name is written on this divine envelope, and it's been sealed with the love and power of heaven. But hear this, beloved, not everyone wants you to receive this gift. There are forces both seen and unseen that have tried to block this delivery. Maybe it's a voice from your past, someone who filled your heart with doubt or shame. Maybe it's your own inner fears, whispering that you're not worthy, not ready, not enough. These voices have tried to distract you, to keep you chasing things that were never meant for you, to numb your spirit so you wouldn't hear the angels knocking at your door. But today, heaven says, enough. I, Archangel Michael, have been sent to cut through every distraction, every delay, every lie that's held you back. The courier has already left heaven's gates, and nothing can stop it from reaching you unless you close the door. Inside this divine delivery is a truth you've been longing for. It might be a financial breakthrough tied to a promise someone made but never kept. It could be a revelation about a family secret that's been hidden from you. Or perhaps it's the restoration of something you thought was lost forever. Dream, a relationship, a hope. Whatever it is, it's yours, and it's coming. But you must be ready to receive it. This isn't about opening your physical door, though that might be part of it. It's about opening the door of your faith, your heart, your spirit. This blessing won't come through logic or reasoning alone. It will come through alignment with the divine. You've been seeing signs, haven't you? A feather on the ground, numbers like 111 or 444 appearing everywhere, dreams of houses, water, or letters. These are not coincidences. They are divine codes, messages from heaven preparing you for what's coming. But the courier won't wait for doubt or hesitation. You must prepare your atmosphere now. Clear your space, light a candle, pray over your home. Speak these words aloud. I receive heaven's courier. I welcome divine news. I open my door in faith. Say it with conviction, because when this delivery arrives you must be ready. The moment you open it, your story will change. Not in a month, not in a year, but immediately. Someone out there is watching you, secretly wishing they could receive this message instead. But heaven chose you for a reason. You were the one in your family with the courage to open what others were too afraid to even look at. You were the one who's been strong enough to keep going, even when the weight of the world felt too heavy. Don't let doubt creep in now. Don't let old pain make you question your divine assignment. Your name has been written on this delivery since the beginning of time. This is your confirmation, your moment, your turning point. If this message stirs something in your spirit, claim it out loud. Say, I opened the door. I receive the secret courier sent from heaven. Let the universe hear your voice. Let the angels see your faith. And if you feel this message isn't just for you but for someone else in your life, share it with them. You might be the messenger they've been waiting for. The door is opening, the angels are moving, and your house is about to be visited. What you do in this moment will decide what happens next. I, Archangel Michael, am with you, guarding your path, silencing every voice that tries to steal your miracle. Beloved, you're still here, and that means your spirit is listening. Even if your mind is racing or struggling to understand, your soul knows the truth. The courier I spoke of is closer now, so close you might feel it in the air around you. It may not arrive with trumpets or fanfare, it may not look like you expect, but when it comes, your heart will know. You'll feel it a shiver down your spine, a sudden wave of peace, a whisper that calls your name not with sound but with energy. This is a sacred delivery, one your ancestors prayed you would receive. Not everyone in your lineage had the strength to open it. Some were too broken, too distracted, too afraid to believe they were chosen. But you, beloved, you stayed standing. You held on through pain, through doubt, through moments when giving up seemed easier. You prayed in the dark, cried in secret, and kept going. That's why heaven chose you. This delivery isn't just for you, it's for those connected to you. Your children, your siblings, even those who hurt you. Yes, even them. What's coming will ripple through your bloodline, bringing healing, restoration, and blessings that will confuse your enemies. They'll wonder how you found peace, how you landed that job, how you broke free from the chains that held you back. But you'll know the truth. It wasn't luck. It was divine alignment. It was heaven answering your name. It was the secret courier delivering what was always meant for you. But I must warn you, beloved, there are still forces trying to delay this moment. Old patterns, voices from your past, even your own self-doubt, they're fighting to keep you from this blessing. That's why you must prepare your spirit. Light a candle, clean your space, pray over your door. Speak these words aloud. No darkness may enter this house. This space is anointed. I am ready. I am open. I am aligned. Say it with power, because the courier is more than a gift. It's a sign that your time has come. When it arrives, everything will shift. The heaviness in your heart will lift. The confusion in your finances will clear. The silence from heaven will turn into clear, divine instructions. You might be wondering, how will I know when it's here? Trust me, you'll know. It might come as an interruption, a sudden change in energy, a dream too vivid to ignore, a number repeating over and over, a call, a voice, or a gentle nudge to open something, a journal, a Bible, a door, something you've overlooked. Heaven speaks in symbols, and this message is your key to understanding them. You are not just receiving this delivery, you are part of it. You are the carrier of light, the one chosen to break generational chains, to step into a legacy that will outlive you. Before I go, let me make this clear. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not late. You are right on time, and the courier is already on its way. Heaven is watching, and I, Archangel Michael, am standing guard, ensuring that what God has sent arrives exactly when it's meant to. Speak these words aloud. I open the door to God's messenger. I receive heaven's secret delivery. I am ready. Let the angels see your faith. If this message stirred your soul, if your heart is racing or your eyes are filled with tears, share it with someone you love. They might need to hear this too. Stay alert tonight. A sign is coming. A door is opening. Do not hesitate. I am with you, guarding the way, silencing every doubt, ensuring your miracle arrives. Now, beloved, stop and listen closely. This is not just a message, it's an emergency. Heaven has been trying to reach you for days, maybe even weeks, but you've brushed off the signs. That dream that felt too real, that sudden chill when you thought of someone you lost, that feather on the ground, that song on the radio at just the right moment, those were not accidents. They were heaven's attempts to get your attention. Someone in your family, someone who has crossed over to the other side, is speaking to you now. They've been watching you from beyond the veil, seeing your struggles, your tears, your quiet prayers in the dark. Their love for you has never faded, not even in death. They want you to know this. You were never alone. Even in your deepest pain, they were there. They saw every betrayal, every hurt, every moment you felt abandoned. They care. They're still your family, still fighting for you from the other side. They've been sending you signs, the vivid dream, the flicker of a light, the song that felt like a message. They're telling you that something has been hidden from you, something important, something that belongs to you. They tried to protect it while they were alive, but now it's up to you to find it. Trust your intuition. Look closer. The truth will reveal itself if you're brave enough to see it. This is not a time for fire, it's a time for awakening. Your loved ones in spirit are not here to scare you, but to remind you that heaven is still on your side. They have a final message for you. I forgive you for everything you think you did wrong. I never stopped loving you. Forgive yourself. You deserve peace. You deserve happiness. Don't give up. I am with you always. If your heart is racing, if your hands are trembling, if tears are falling, it's because your soul knows this is true. Take a deep breath, place your hand over your heart, and say aloud, I hear you, I feel you, I receive your message, I choose to honor your love by living fully. Heaven is still moving in your life. Your family in spirit is still praying for you. I, Archangel Michael, am still guarding your path. This is your time to wake up, to reclaim what's yours, to walk boldly knowing you are never alone, not in this life, not in the next. Your story is not over, it's just beginning. The courier is coming, the door is opening, and your miracle is on its way. Beloved, you're still here, your heart open, your spirit attuned to the divine frequency of this moment. The message you've received is not the end, but a continuation of a sacred conversation between you and heaven. I am Archangel Michael, standing before you once again. My presence a reminder that the divine is not distant, but near, not silent, but speaking, not indifferent, but deeply invested in your journey. The secret courier I spoke of is drawing closer, its arrival imminent, and the energy around you is shifting to prepare you for what's next. This is not a time to shrink back or doubt. This is a time to lean in, to listen deeper, to trust the stirring in your soul. Heaven is moving, and you are at the center of its plans. You may feel a heaviness in the air, a sense that something is about to happen, something you can't fully explain. That's the weight of divine timing pressing against your life, aligning every detail to ensure you receive what's been promised. For weeks, perhaps months, you've been sensing the signs, small, subtle, yet undeniable. The numbers repeating on clocks or receipts, like 222, 333, or 555. The dreams that linger in your mind, filled with images of doors, keys, or flowing water. The sudden urge to pause, to reflect, to clear out the clutter in your home or your heart. These were not random moments. They were heaven's way of preparing you, clearing the path for the sacred delivery that's now on its way. This courier carries more than a message, it carries a transformation. It's a divine package containing answers to prayers you've whispered in the dark, solutions to problems that have weighed you down, and keys to doors you thought were locked forever. It might come as a sudden opportunity, a conversation that shifts your perspective, or a quiet revelation that brings clarity to a situation you've been wrestling with. It could be a financial breakthrough tied to a promise someone made long ago, a healing in a relationship you thought was beyond repair, or a truth about your family that sets you free from a burden you didn't even know you were carrying. Whatever form it takes, it's yours, and it's been marked with your name since the foundations of the earth were laid. But, beloved, I must remind you, this delivery requires your participation. Heaven is not sending this gift to a passive heart. You must actively open the door, not just the door of your home, but the door of your faith, your courage, your willingness to believe in the impossible. You've been through trials, moments when you felt alone, betrayed, or forgotten. Those moments were real, but they were not the end of your story. They were the forging of your strength, the refining of your spirit, so that you could stand in this moment, ready to receive what heaven has prepared. The enemy of your soul has tried to block this delivery, using doubt, fear, and distraction to keep you from noticing the angels at your doorstep. But I, Archangel Michael, have been sent to ensure that nothing stands in the way of what God has ordained for you. You may have noticed the opposition intensifying. Perhaps it's a voice from your past, whispering that you don't deserve this blessing. Maybe it's a sudden wave of anxiety, trying to convince you that nothing will change. Or it could be the chaos of the world around you, pulling your attention away from the divine. These are not coincidences. They are deliberate attempts to delay your destiny. But hear me clearly. No force in heaven or on earth can stop what God has sent. Your job is to prepare your atmosphere. Speak life over your home, your family, your future. Declare aloud, I am ready. I am open. No darkness can enter this space. My heart is aligned with heaven's purpose. Light a candle. Play music that lifts your spirit. Pray with boldness. These simple acts are powerful. They create a sacred space for the courier to enter. You might be wondering, Michael, how will I know when it arrives? Trust your spirit. You'll feel it, a sudden shift in energy, like a weight lifting from your shoulders. It might come as a phone call that changes your plans, a dream that feels like a conversation with God, or a moment of clarity that cuts through confusion. You might see a sign, a feather, a coin, a repeated number, or a stranger's words that echo the thoughts in your heart. Heaven speaks in ways that are personal to you, in symbols and moments that only your soul will recognize. When it happens, don't hesitate. Don't let fear or logic talk you out of it. Open the door, receive the gift, and step into the new chapter that's waiting for you. This delivery is not just about you, beloved. It's about your legacy, your lineage, the generations before and after you. Your ancestors, those who prayed for you long before you were born, are watching from heaven, cheering you on. They see the courage in your heart, the resilience in your spirit, the faith that kept you standing when others would have fallen. This courier carries blessings that will flow through you to your children, your siblings, even those who have wronged you. Yes, even them. What heaven is sending will shift the trajectory of your family, breaking chains that have held you back for generations. It will confuse those who doubted you, who underestimated you, who tried to keep you small. They'll see your breakthrough and wonder, how did this happen? But you'll know it was heaven's hand, moving in your favor. As you wait for this divine moment, I urge you to stay vigilant. The enemy will try to sow seeds of doubt, to make you question whether this message is for you. But let me assure you, you are led here for a reason. This is your confirmation. Your name is on this delivery, and no one else can claim it. If your heart is stirring, if tears are welling in your eyes, if you feel a fire in your spirit, that's the divine spark igniting within you. Speak these words aloud. I receive heaven's courier. I open the door to God's promises. I am ready for my breakthrough. Let your voice echo in the spiritual realm, letting the angels know you're prepared. Beloved, you are not just a recipient of this gift, you are a carrier of light. You are the one chosen to break cycles, to rewrite stories, to bring healing where there was pain. When you open this divine envelope, you're not just receiving a blessing, you're stepping into a calling. You're becoming a beacon for others, a testament to what happens when heaven moves in a life surrendered to faith. Share this message with someone you love, someone who needs to hear that heaven is still speaking. You might be the one to carry this truth to them, to help them open their own door. As I speak, the courier is moving closer. The angels are aligning the circumstances, clearing the obstacles, preparing the way. I, Archangel Michael, am standing at your side, my sword drawn to protect you, my shield raised to guard your heart. You are not alone in this moment. You are surrounded by a host of angels, by the prayers of your ancestors, by the love of the Creator who formed you. This is your time. The door is before you. The key is in your hand. What you do next will determine how quickly this blessing unfolds. Before I leave you, let me remind you of one final truth. You are enough. You are worthy of this gift, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are, a child of the divine, chosen and cherished. If you feel overwhelmed, if you're unsure, take a deep breath and say, I trust you, God. I trust your timing. I trust your plan. Let go of the guilt, the shame, the fear that's tried to hold you back. Step boldly into this moment, knowing that heaven is watching, heaven is moving, and heaven is for you. Beloved, as this message draws to a close, know that the divine story unfolding in your life is far from over. The courier is near. Its arrival, a sacred moment that will mark the beginning of a new season. You stand on holy ground, at the edge of a promise that heaven has kept just for you. Do not fear the unknown, for I, Archangel Michael, am with you, my light surrounding you, my strength upholding you. Open your heart, open your spirit, and open the door. The angels are singing, the heavens are rejoicing, and your miracle is at hand. Walk forward in faith, for you are loved, you are chosen, and you are ready. Amen. Beloved, if this divine message has touched your heart, stirred your spirit, or awakened a spark of hope within you, I invite you to take a moment to connect with this sacred energy. Subscribe now to stay in tune with the messages heaven is sending, for there are more revelations to come, each one guiding you closer to your divine purpose. Like this message to affirm your faith, to let the universe know you're ready to receive the blessings that are on their way. If you feel moved to share this light, consider leaving a super thanks of up to $20, a small gesture that amplifies the love and energy we're recreating together, helping to spread this divine truth to others who need it. Share this message with someone you love, for you might be the messenger they've been waiting for. You are cherished, you are protected, and you are deeply loved. Archangel Michael speaks, and heaven's embrace surrounds you always.